as we explore the lighter side of life and tackle life's moments in an unforgettable way. Soul School begins now on KTRS.
Welcome to Soul School. We're bringing you the lighter side of life on the big 550 KTRS. And Sarah and I want to wish everyone a happy new year. Yay! And we really want to know if you're making those New Year's resolutions. Have you decided not to make any New Year's resolutions? Or, is it just because you're just not thinking you're going to be successful? Or you think you're just going to lose interest? I don't know.
So we would love for you to call in tonight and stick with us. Our number is 314-969-KTRS. And we want to thank Hacienda Restaurant right off the bat. We are so overwhelmed with all the support that you all are giving us out there on a daily basis. And tonight we're going to be giving away a gift certificate to Hacienda Mexican Restaurant. So if you're the second caller tonight, we are going to give that away. And we want to know right off the bat, who's making resolutions?
Yes, definitely. Who is going to make a New Year's resolution this year and really stick with it?
Absolutely. I think that is the problem. We don't stick with them.
We don't stick with them, and we make them, and we have good intentions, and we get busy. It's the beginning of the year. We've got a lot of new goals that we want to meet, and we just kind of fall off the wagon.
So what do you think helps us stick to our resolutions, Monique?
Gosh, there's so many things that you can do, but I think primarily you need to get organized, and you need to really create a plan. Have a goal, create a plan.
And have someone that you can not only set the goal for yourself, but you can talk to about with that goal. So holding yourself accountable, not only with yourself, but having someone else on board with you to make sure to check in with you.
And my gosh, yeah.
And that's what we're going to do.
Yes. I think it'd be great just, to have a partner. Have a partner that, you are holding each other accountable and you're doing the same things together. Generally that's, health and diet, which we're going to be talking about in the show tonight. And, including those New Year's resolutions and goals that, a lot of people make this year for their health.
And not to get upset, not to feel bogged down if you start these resolutions and then let's say at 2 or 3 weeks down the road that they, kind of fall off a little bit. It's okay. Just because you fall off doesn't mean that's the end. I tell people all the time, the people I work with as a counselor, I said today can be your New Year's Eve. You don't have to wait till actually like New Year's Eve, right? So tomorrow you can start if you want.
Yeah, and just be realistic. Be realistic that so you fall off the wagon or, you don't do what you're supposed to do on a daily basis or weekly basis, and it's all right. It's okay to, have a little wiggle room there. And so you can't just say, forget all of it, because all of the times that you are trying are going to outweigh or, really be successful because it's not going to account for the few times that you do, fall off the wagon, screw up.
That's right. So we're looking at the overall picture.
Yes.
Not just
Most
today,
certainly.
tomorrow.
And we talk a lot about journaling. And so I think really another great way to really hold yourself accountable and kind of see your slow progress, because with setting those goals, you really need to be consistent, right? And so by journaling, you're going to be able to look back and say, yeah, I didn't have such a good day here, but look at everything I did right. And so this is what I want to do, next month, next week. So I think that consistency and journaling, all that you're doing and all the goals that you're setting I think it's key.
And New Year's resolutions, it's not just a cultural thing just with us. I mean, it's been around for a really long time in a lot of different cultures. So, as we talk about that, a lot of Christians, they prepare for the new year ahead. Romans, they begin each year by making promises to their God. Babylonians, they made promises to their God at the start of each year.
Yeah, well, definitely. And with Christians, it goes back for how many years did they prepare to pray ahead and pray for what they wanted for the next year. They didn't call them resolutions, but after the Great Depression was when the American adults, they formed New Year's resolutions. So it really began at the start of the 21st century.
So speaking of that, I'm going to ask you the question. So did you make some New Year's resolutions?
I've made a lot of New Year's